Hi everyone, so welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be the third installment of my Karla Magana series, like my collection of finished pages. So yeah, if you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, they will be up on the channel already. But today is part 3, and part 3 is going to be all my Patreon pages because I am a Karla. Is it Patreon or Patreon? I don't know. I think it's like, it makes more sense to have Patreon, doesn't it? Sorry about all of the shadows, and I just realised that it's going to be so shadowy, but if you can see like the reflection of the lights in the table, it's because I'm filming in a different location. But please just ignore the reflection in the table because it is a glossy surface, and I know I usually film on a matte table, but I am going to get something to cover it. I am just trying out something different for filming because it's going to be more convenient for us and just better if I can make like this sort of setup work. So this is a trial video. So getting into the video, this is where I keep all of my Karla Patreon PDFs. I have all of them printed out except the one of the March ones. I'm not going to be showing you the ones that I haven't coloured because obviously for copyright reasons I don't want anyone to be able to see exclusive pages uncoloured. So I am just going to pause the video and get out all of the pages that I actually have coloured, because obviously they are exclusives and that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to show you exclusive pages that Karla doesn't want to be shown or wouldn't want to be shown. You know what I mean? They're just exclusive, so like copyright issues and stuff. Don't want to get into it, but I'll just get out the ones that I've actually coloured. So that was just to show you where I keep them. So this is the pile of pages that I've actually coloured, and it is quite a few. I have coloured quite a few of our pages. I don't know when I started becoming a Patreon. It was last year, I know that. I think maybe it was around October, November time. Could have been earlier. But I'm just going to set the pages aside for a second. So just to start with, Karla did make some paper dolls, like she put out on her Patreon, some paper dolls. So I did do a video creating this doll right here. Her name is Claudia, and look at her shimmer. Look at her shimmer. Is it getting the boots? Is it getting the boots? I don't know. But she's got a lot of glitter gel pen on her. So yeah, I did do a video creating her, and then I made this lovely doll and I named her Winnie. No particular reason, Winnie just came to me head, and then I kind of connected the dots that I'm sure one of the witches in Hocus Pocus is named Winnie as well, but it was no correlation to what I named her. So she is gorgeous. The glitter on her is the Jewel Hybrids, and then there is the moonlight on this lovely little doll as well. And I messed it up on the lipstick, so I ended up giving her like kind of a stitch effect across her mouth with the jelly roll moonlight. And then I think that the gel pens on Claudia, she just looked like a Claudia to me, you know. The names just popped into my head. I was just like, let's just go with it. So I think the glitter gel pens on her are the Case XL ones, and then she's got some Spectrum Noir markers and some moonlights as well. So yeah, them are both beautiful. I love both of them. I can't pick a favourite. I took them off my computer because they usually live on my computer screen. So I don't know if I'm going to put them back on there, but I took them off just to show you in this video because they are exclusive sort of things that Karla made for it on Patreon. But I've never actually heard of paper dolls until Karla like brought them out. And I know that they were a thing back in the day, but I've never personally heard of them. So it was really fun to make some and have them. And the thing is, it's a printed, like a printable page as well, so I could print it out as many times as I want and make more. And she did say that she's going to bring out more designs in the future, so I look forward to those. But those are just the 2 paper dolls that I made. So I hope that the angle's alright and you aren't like lopsided. Sorry if there's a little bit of shaking, it's just while the tripod is steadying itself. So this is a sneak peek for July's finished pages, and it's a buddy colour with the lovely Crafting with Susie. So I just did this page. I don't know if it's like a good idea to just show you like on its own. Is usually what I do, isn't it? Sorry if I'm a bit shaky as well. My anxiety's being a little bit of a pain tonight. So what did I do on this page? On the background I used some Inktense. I'm still trying to get used to, well, I've just got like a small set of them, and then I picked up a few individual colours, so I did go in with some Inktense on the background and I think it looks really nice. And of course she has the traditional Chelsea kind of Karla pages combination. So yeah, there is a jelly rolls, obviously to outline most of it. Anything that's like an outfit or an accessory I usually outline. Sometimes I'll outline the skin if it's like a colour, but I wanted to do her a traditional skin tone, so I just left her outlines black because she has a flesh skin tone and I don't have like a Moonlight that is a flesh colour. So her tights are like outlined in Moonlight. She's got glaze on her outfit, jelly roll glaze. There's some Penta Jewel Hybrid pink in there. There's jelly roll metallics, jelly roll glaze on the leaves outlined with jelly roll metallics. The hair, I think I did do the hair with, I know there's pencil on there but I can't remember if I think I did go in with the hair with pencil. I might have done a marker base and then just did like a darker pencil and a lighter pencil and then went in with white to make it highlighted, but I can't remember which pencils. I think it might have been Chroma Flow. Even though I only done this like on the 15th and it's now only the 20th or something, 20 something of, I think it's like the 23rd or something, so it was only like a week or so ago and I can't remember. So yeah, Jewel Hybrids, gorgeous. That's in the, no actually I didn't use the Jewel Hybrid Gold. I did use the Jewel Hybrid Pink, or did I? I don't remember. It was either the Jewel Hybrids or the Stardust. You know the drift by now. She's just got a bunch of jelly rolls and other stuff on her. So that's her. And as I said, I completed her on the 15th of the 7th. So that is a spoiler for July's finished pages. And I really love how she turned out. Then I just featured these 2 pages in me June finished pages. I told you all about the story about it, about the background of this one and is not liking it, and then that's why I did it twice. This is also a buddy colour with Susie, this one, because I did do this page first, but I could not put this forward as buddy colour. The background, just no. I love how she turned out though, and I'm so sad, but the background's grown on us more. But it's not my favourite finished page, but I like the page overall because I love her and I think she turned out lovely. I'm just sad about the background, but the background is not like the worst, most hideous thing in the world, I suppose. But she's gorgeous. Again, Jelly Roll Metallic, Jewel Hybrid. The hair I did with Chroma Flow, doing Chroma Flows, because I was trying out a pencil hair for Karla for the very first time that I had done that, and I really loved how it turned out. So yeah, I finished this on June 10th, 2006. No, June 10th, 2022. So yeah, just got the big lashes and the big liner because I made a mistake with the eyelashes, but then I loved it anyway because I love big lashes. But then I did like a nice eyeshadow, like glittery eyeshadow, and then I just made a mistake with the lashes, so I had to cover it all up, so it's a bit of a waste. But I still really love her as an individual lady. So then I decided that I was going to do it again because I didn't want to put that one forward as my body colour. So I did this one, and I love how this one turned out. I made her a blonde, same hair pencils, chroma flow, because I don't really go for like yellow hair, or well, I do go for yellow hair but not in pencil form usually. Flower, no, why am I saying flower? The butterfly's the same, dual hybrids and metallics from Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll metallic, dual hybrid, then yeah. It's basically the same supplies gel pen wise, but on this one I did use me Raytel metallic watercolour for the background, and then I also did a metallic watercolour on a hair, a hat, this like orangey colour, and then also I used it for this lovely gold on little Ralph. Ralph is like Karla's gold skull that she has in all of her videos, so I always just want to do the skulls gold. And then also that peachy metallic colour is on her outfit as well, and I absolutely love how this turned out. I love the peach and the purple vibes with the blonde hair. I love this one. I think she's gorgeous. So that one was the body colour that I put forward with Crafting with Susie, and I did that one on the 12th of the 6th. Again, I feel like I've got a lisp when I say that. I'm just going to say June 12th, 2022. Not that there's anything wrong with having a lisp, it's just, it feels weird to say. So next, I'll just go in any order. I don't know if they're in like particular order. I haven't completed like every single page in order, so they might not be in order, but anyway. This is from February, I know, because it was Valentine's Day themed. She released 2 in February. I love this one. I love it. I love how it turned out. Again, Jelly Rolls to the max. Jelly Roll Moonlights. There is Jelly Roll Stardust on here. There's the clear, the purple, the pink. And then it's outlined. I think this might be outlined with the Jelly Roll Souffle actually. I think I just used Jelly Rolls on here except this colour. I think that was the Case XL markers. Oh, did I have them yet? This was a cheaper brand of markers. I can't remember when I got the Case XL one. And I only know that because like obviously I don't have this colour in any of the dual hybrids or Stardust. But I love how she turned out. I love that image. Oh, and there is like Jelly Roll glaze on the heart down here. And in the background there is just some glitter, like glitter glue that I made myself with mixing Mod Podge. I do have like these little pots of loose glitter. I have one here because I'm going to use it on a page. It's just these little pots of loose glitter, and I had like a pinky colour and like a other colour that I mixed together to use and put on the background, and I just love it. I think that page is amazing. Oh, this was a buddy colour with Natasha. I forgot about that. So this was a buddy colour with Natasha's Creative Arts. I'm so glad that I wrote it on the back because I completely forgot. Sorry, Natasha. So yeah, I did that on the 23rd of February 2022, and I think I went for very like Valentine's romantic colours. So yeah, I love her so much. So then she did another one, which was this one, and I just had to colour this one as well because I loved both of the pages. So I don't think this was a buddy colour. Nope, it was just done on my own. I did this on the 24th of February. I can't remember what markers I used on them. I think it might have been Ohuhu's or Artesa's maybe. Cannot remember at all. So yeah, again, there's glitter gel pen. I think this was the Chromatech glitter gel pen on a dress. And then I went around a dress that's not Jelly Roll Moonlight for once. It's Posca pen. The gold on the skulls is obviously the dual hybrid gold. Look at it. Like, oh my god, like actually, as I say, if I could marry that pen, I would. So yeah, and then it's outlined with the metallic Jelly Roll. This is Jelly Roll Moonlight around just the Karla squiggles that I started copying. And just, yeah, I love the red and gold vibe. I just think that she looks so amazing. And then Karla did a sketchy Saturday where she was colouring it in a sketchbook, and she did green, and it looked good in green, but I like my red version. And there is some Jelly Roll glaze on her hat as well, and the heart. So yeah, that is this lady right here. And actually I did her a blonde, and I didn't add any sparkle to her hair. So I do blondes, you can't even see it. I do blondes more often, and I don't know if I just showed you that there is glaze on her hair. I did try to show you, but I don't know if I was in frame. So yeah, that's that lady. So then I think I went on a bit of a Karla Patreon page kick in February because then I did this one right here. Love how this one turned out. Definitely did this one with the Arteza Everblend markers, so it makes us want to say that I did the other two as well. Isn't it weird how you remember like what stuff you used on some of your pages and not on the other ones? Again, I made that like DIY glitter glue that I make, just packed with like blue and silver glitter to use on this part right here. I just saw it and definitely saw like ice drag queen or something like that. So I used like the colours of cold and like coldness. I tried to make her look like cold but also fabulous, like icy I should say. And so I used like this colour palette. It's beautiful. What happened to the side of the page? I do not know. I think it might have got caught in the zip part. That's sad. But anyway, again, Jelly Roll Moonlights, Jelly Roll Stardust, and Jelly Roll Glaze. So for this like kind of ice rock, I didn't want to do it all silver. I wanted to add some blue in there as well. So I think I used the clear or maybe the light blue Jelly Roll Stardust and then went over with the glaze. Just a bit of the light blue glaze. And then all of this beautiful like bam in your face shine is the Jewel Hybrids. I can always tell a Jewel Hybrid on a page because it's just like out of this world. And then this silver is either the Jewel Hybrid silver or the Jelly Roll, one of them. And then I left the hair matte because I felt like she had enough sparkle. And then again, I don't really like leaving the background like so just plain, so I did add the dots with the gel pens, and I just love how she turned out. So yeah, she's just gorgeous. I thought I wasn't recording, so I had to quickly check that I did, and I did record. I was recording when I was showing you, so as you would have seen beforehand. I completely forgot what I was saying about it, but I must have started saying something, but it's gone now. So yeah, she was completed on the 24th of February 2022, and she's amazing. I love her. Next is this page. Does this one have a date? No, I didn't date this one, but I don't remember when it came out. But this is another like sort of winter page. I want to say December because I did it wintry because it was like a winter month. So it was either January or December. I think for definite January or December, or November, one of them. But I did that like wintry colours because it was winter time. So I definitely did like a blue theme. All of the previously mentioned supplies, except this glitter this metallic silver would probably have been a Chromatech, and I think the glitter gel pens are Chromatech as well. but the dark blue glaze is there on her clothes and everything. And then in the background you can tell that there's glaze and then a metallic silver, so that might be in like the Chromatech or the Link Shine. And then again that DIY glitter on the border, because like, you know, they're just, Karla's pages need glitter. And I gave her some light blue eyelashes, so this is kind of like a monochrome page, and I love doing like monochrome pages. So it doesn't have a date, but I can see like where the paper from the glue has like, the glue has taken the bit off the paper that was like back in it. But yeah, I don't remember the exact date, but that's her. She's lush. I love her as well. So this page right here is under, there's another page under there. So this is another page right here. This one was definitely from Halloween. So I think I must have joined a Patreon before that, because I did have pages before October, so it must have been before October. Not that it really matters to any of you. Again, glitter glue in the background. I love doing, like, I was very into it and I really need to start doing them again. These full glitter backgrounds, because they just look amazing in my opinion. So I did have like this gold and copper glitter. Like, just look how stunning that is. Like, it just gives the pages an extra va-va-voom. Then again, this gold is dual hybrid, best gold in the world. There's orange jelly roll glaze on here. I did go for like orange and brown because I wanted her to be like fall, where Karla coloured her as well, but she did a pastel version. But I think my version, I love her version as well, but I love mine as well, because I just think that just screams like fall or autumn, as we usually say in the UK. So there's Jelly Roll Moonlight on here, of course. This gold is very pretty. Must be the Jelly Roll gold, but it just looks a bit lighter for some reason. I wonder if it's a different pen. But whatever it is, it's gorgeous. Like, look at those nails and look at those pumpkins. I'm pretty sure that I used Ohuhu markers for this one. And then the hair I left matte, and these are actually Jelly Roll Moonlights, but they're not the fluorescent kind. They're from the set called Cosmos, which are more like earth tones, and there is some like pastel colours in there as well, but they're mostly like earth toned. And they have like this sort of, so like eggplant or aubergine purple, like this, or is it like plum? I don't know, that kind of purple. And then I did that over eyelashes. Oh, I just love how it turned out. I was so in love with this page, and if I didn't mention already, I do remember that this one was a body colour with Natasha. So I keep getting a few messages just in case like my phone goes off. But I hadn't started writing the body colours that I had on the back yet, but this was done on the 26th of October. So just a few days before Halloween. And you just know what I'm going to say. She's gorgeous. So next we have this lady right here. This is Cemetery Sass. I remember Karla naming her that. I think this was for October as well, maybe. Can't really remember. Well, it must be because it was in October. Duh, just look at the date. So this one was completed on the 29th of October last year. And as you can see, there's a bunch of jelly rolls on here. I did follow Karla's sort of, she did a video where she used like minimal supplies and the Ohuhu pastel markers, and I kind of like took, like, I did copy her scheme, and then I added my own twist to it because I just couldn't be that minimal. So I did add my own colours, and all the glitter gel pen is the Jelly Roll Stardust. I wasn't really in the habit of covering up all the line art yet, I don't think, or maybe I was dabbling, but obviously in this one I didn't. So yeah, this is her, and she's just gorgeous. Nothing really else to say. Markers, as I just said, the Ohuhu pastel markers and Jelly Roll glaze. There's no Jelly Roll glaze on this actually. is just Jelly Roll Stardust and Jelly Roll Moonlight. So that was pretty simple sort of page, but I just went like squiggle crazy and it's just gorgeous. I just love looking through my Karla pages. It always puts us in a better mood. So then we have this lovely bat lady right here. This was done with the Arteza markers, I remember, because I had just bought them and I loved like these sort of blue violet kind of colours. So I did her another like kind of monochrome look. So I did here's like another kind of monochrome page. It was like, it's kind of blue and purple, but they're like those blue violet kind of colours. So I really like her, and I think that I used the Chromatech glitter gel pens on her as well. So there isn't any jelly rolls on here actually. There is Chromatech, there is like a metallic sort of gel pen on here, but not sure what it is. I think it might have been a Scribblicious one. But yeah, there's actually a page where there's no jelly rolls. But she's gorgeous. I love the colour scheme, I love the colours. And this one was completed on the 26th of the 9th, 2021. So yeah, it was definitely a Patreon in September. So that is her. That is like one of the first that I completed for our Patreon. And then we'll have this lovely lady right here. Again, Arteza markers, because I was playing with some of the red kind of colours. And I wanted to go for more of like a fiery vibe. And this one does have jelly rolls on it. I did outline her hair. I outlined the flowers. It does have Chromatech glitter gel pens as well. Because you can sometimes just tell the difference. There is a little bit of red metallic up here, so that's probably a jelly roll. And the neon orange is the moonlight. And there might be some yellow here as well. This doesn't look like a moonlight. Maybe it was a Amazon one. Or maybe I just didn't really know how to use the moonlights properly yet. Which is most likely the answer, but she's very glittery, she's very gorgeous. And I know our makeup's a bit much, but I still like it. But if I was doing it now, I just would have made the makeup a little bit of a lighter orange. I'm not saying I wouldn't have made it as intense, but probably just a lighter orange. But yeah, she's gorgeous. And this one was completed on the 30th of September 2021. So then we'll have this lovely lady right here. She is actually from the Karla welcome pack that you get when you sign up to become a Patreon. So yeah, this is in the welcome pack. She gives you like 5 images when you first become a Patreon, and this is where I was first testing out some of the Scribblicious neons and stuff like that, and there is some glaze on. This is quite messy as well because I did try to do some painting. I had like these acrylic paints. They were from a brand called Chocola, but they weren't very good, and as you can see in the background they were like shiny, but like I don't know, it was just not good. It wasn't like it didn't feel like a paint, it felt like just like a glossy mess. But yeah, I still like how it turned out and I like the colours. And Karla actually commented on this page on Instagram saying that she envisioned it as a neon light, and I was so like, you know, I was like a fangirl moment. So yeah, I do love that Karla, I loved it, but like up close it's not the prettiest. It's a bit messy, but I still really like her and I love the colours I chose, but I feel like it would have turned out so much better if I had actually used markers instead of those awful paints. And to create these dots I used the Jelly Roll Souffle because I had just got them, so these might actually be the Jelly Roll Souffle, not the Scribblicious. But yeah, she's a bit messy, but I still like her, but she's not like the ultimate page, but she has a special place in my heart because Karla commented and liked her so much. And then those are all the ones that I've fully completed. And then I just have this one whip, which I don't know if I'm actually gonna continue. Well, I am gonna finish it, but I'm not sure when. So this is a whip. I'm not sure if I'm liking it, is what I was gonna say. I just don't know. So this one might be one that I'll finish and then colour again, because I envisioned that in more purples. But I did do purple skin. But what I also try to do on this one is just branch out a bit, and I think there is an alcohol marker on her hair. I'm not sure, to be honest. Let's have a look. There's alcohol marker on her hair and like our arms and stuff, but the drink in her skin and maybe this lime, like the lighter stuff, I try to use like Karla's sort of, well, what Karla does with the Tombows and like water-based markers. She uses them as well, like watercolours. So I did try to do that, and I really like the way the skin turned out. I used the Tombow brush markers, so I might try that again at some point. But like, I like her, but I'm not sure about the glitter in the background. I think I chose colours too dark, and I'm not really sure about like why I put it in the glasses, and I'm not sure why I chose yellow as the background. So that is the thing that I'm a little bit concerned about. And I did colour her around the time that I coloured You're Not Even in Frame. So I did colour her around the time that I coloured the other background that went really wrong. So maybe I was just having an off time with backgrounds. So yeah, but I don't want to abandon her, so I will finish her at some point. But I will most likely do this image again because I love this image and I want to do it more justice than this. So yeah, that's her, and she doesn't have a completion date yet because she's not complete. So yeah, this is all of the pages that I've completed from Karla's Patreon so far. I do have a bunch of uncoloured pages. Some of them aren't for me, and well, I love all of Karla's pages, but some of them I don't really want to colour right now, and that's fine, and it's good that I can just print them out whenever I want. And it's just amazing that we'll get like an exclusive page, and it's also great to support Karla. Karla's the only person that I do have on Patreon, and probably the only one that I will, because I can't really afford to like become or join anybody else's. So if I could in the future, then maybe I would. But Karla's just like, you all know, if you've been around my channel for a while, you all know that I resonate with Karla's work, and Karla's YouTube channel and just Karla's books have become my absolute favourite and my go-to form of therapy. Even though I love all of the other books that I have and all of the things that I have as well, and all the other people that I watch, Karla and Karla's work are just me like ultimate favourite. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, and that's all I've really got to say for this video. So I'm not going to ramble on anymore. I'm just going to say, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me and you enjoy my personality, you enjoyed this video and you're not subscribed, then you're more than welcome to subscribe and join the channel, and also like turn on the notification bell and do all of that. You hear every person say it, so you already know what to do, but it's just like a habit at the end of every video, and then I feel like I just feel like I get sick of saying it, but it's just like a habit as well. So anyway, if you did get the end of this video, then please leave a purple heart in the comment section. I love seeing them. And that's it. I won't talk your ear off any longer, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
Clouds are stirring up the sky. I was always in denial of what I saw right in front